So this is the video on my short and long-term goals for the accumulation of our values exhibit. And after completing, well, first and foremost, I would just like to say that with this exhibit, I definitely see how my state of mind can affect what my values are for that day, because when I did the activity, I took it seriously, but what I was going through in my life at that point is definitely not the same place I am now, which is a good thing. But I would say that my short-term goals at this moment are to get my scholarship back, which means I have the next few weeks to go ahead and make sure I have enough A's to go ahead and push it over, because I'm at 291 and all I need is a sweet 3.0 to get my scholarship back. I'd like to, clean my house, things like that, and finish up the school year strong. Let's see, other short-term goals that I would have would be making sure that my sister really enjoys her prom this weekend, because I know it's a really important milestone in her life, and her graduation, which is coming up in the next few weeks, and being there for her in that. My long-term goals would be to graduate from Clemson gaining something, because I can graduate early at this point and go to grad school, keep pushing, keep going through school, and then just, be professional and I guess grow up. But college is a unique place, and as a psych major, I feel like I'm not being lazy, but I swear I want to enjoy it for as long as I can. So I think I'm going to do the full 4 years, even though I can get out a little bit early. And I don't know if I still want to do med school, but I think a long-term goal with med school or not would be to affect the medical community in the way that they perceive psychology and mental health, and the way that it affects your physical health. That would be a long-term goal of mine for my future. I'd like to be, I don't necessarily have to have family. I am perfectly fine not getting married and having kids. I will have godkids and nephews and everything else. But to be part of a family system, put it that way, and to keep that close, keep my family close to me. I don't know. I guess other long-term goals would be to be successful, but I don't really think of those as goals. I think of them as reality, something that just I have to do, which isn't necessarily the most healthy way to think of it mentally, but it can be what it needs to be. So overall, I think that completing this values exhibit just kind of makes you think about how do you carry out these things in your daily life, and especially just being in the environment in which we completed it. It made me glance over at my friends or my neighbors and just say, okay, so does your daily life reflect the way that you feel about these things? And just kind of hearing everyone's comments and talking about them, it was kind of cool to see what was important to some people. So I'm getting those different perspectives. I don't know. I guess my overall arching long-term goal is to be happy. At the end of the day, just to be happy.